Last day of school. Ugh. Good morning, you guys. I figured I would take you through just a regular day in my life while quiet quitting. I am resigning, so this is my last week. My last day is on Friday. Today is Tuesday, so I'm basically doing nothing but offboarding and making sure I have everything I need. It's a weird time. It's like this in between, and then next week is when I have a full week, no work before I start. So I figured let's hang out during this time because I don't have a ton going on. And right now I am drinking my morning coffee on the ground. I love to be on the ground. I don't know if it's an Asian thing or not. I mean, I know that it is an Asian thing, but like I don't know if it's the reason why I do it, but it would make sense. I've been trying to stretch more because a couple months ago when I was running, I like immediately strained my calf muscle, just like immediately. And I really think it's because I am extremely unflexible and stiff. So I've been trying to make it a point to just like do some basic stretching.
Oh my God, what is that?
And what better place to do that than on the ground, okay? There's not a lot going on, but basically, I'll have my morning coffee, immediately go to the bathroom, take my dog out, and she loves to go out on the balcony in the morning, which I don't blame her. I'm literally using a thing of White Claws that we aren't drinking as like the door stopper, but I'll leave the door open for her so she can come in and out, have her little morning time. It's so cute. She's literally like a little human. She'll go outside and just smell the air, and she'll like close her eyes and feel the wind, and it's like the most meditative thing I've ever seen. What else, man? There's a few things I need to do. I need to clean my cat's litter box, which I have been keeping in my bathroom, which does help me stay like more on top of cleaning it since it's so close to like everything that I'm doing. I need to do my laundry. I need to ship my work computers back, which I'm kind of like, yes, they sent me the boxes for me to ship them back, but I could also just go to the office. So I'm like, maybe I should just do that and then also like say goodbye to some people. I don't know, but I'm also lazy, so maybe I'll just ship it back. It's so weird to be resigning. Like they send us a whole checklist of everything we should be doing, and I finished it, but I feel like there's definitely things that I'm missing. And on Friday, I'm not gonna have access to anything anymore, so it's just crazy. It's like 3 years of my time working there, and it's just like, I literally, in order to start this resignation process, I like just had to go into Workday and click a button. So it just feels so dystopian. I've talked about it before, but like, I don't feel like I owe any company or any employer the privilege of my career and like dictating my career, and this is exactly why. Like, I literally just signed in and clicked a button, and it was just like, okay, you're resigned, and then they just send you an email with like everything that you're supposed to do. I think I talked about it the other day. I did have a meeting where a different partner tried to convince me to stay and take back my resignation and everything, which was kind of insane, but it was, you know, a good feeling. But yeah, I feel like people are so afraid to ruffle feathers or to like do anything that, I don't know, like put them in a risky position. Ultimately, I just feel like if you don't do that, things will just never change for you. People have this impression like it's like a bad thing if you speak up, or if like people get annoyed that you're asking for things or you want a new role or whatever. I think genuinely it's like a differentiator, and if you aren't working in your own favor and doing things that are going to help you, you're just doing things that everyone else does anyways, and like it doesn't differentiate you in any way, and it doesn't also display any qualities of you that could be unique. I could make a whole other video about it. That's not what this one is for. Oh my god, guys, I'm so tired. Oh, also, I'm so annoyed. I had my birth control refilled, and like we have a mail order pharmacy, so it just gets shipped to your house or your address. And for whatever reason, my refill got like held up, and I had to contact them, and it was such a nightmare trying to get in contact with them. But finally, when I was able to, I like told them, I was like, listen, I don't have any more of this medication. I don't know what's going on. I need this. Can you please expedite it? I got an email and it was like, oh, we shipped it out, and it's like not supposed to be here till next week. And I have PMDD, like I've talked about, and so if I'm not on this medication, I barely can function. So I'm on, I want to say like day 3 or 4 without my birth control. Yesterday, I think I slept 16 hours. So yeah, this is not good, but I'm trying my best to just stick with a routine so that I don't completely lose it altogether and just go insane. But yeah, I've been struggling. I'm struggling. I have been sleeping nonstop. I have been craving sugar nonstop. My body is hurting really badly. Like I'm just aching everywhere. I'm irritable. I'm just all of those fun things, you know? This is like the first time in, I want to say like 3 or 4 years that this is the first time that I've gone any amount of days without like just skipping the placebo and going into my next pack. So this is like kind of not good. Hi, come here. Hello. Hi. Hi. We're gonna go for a walk. You're crazy, girlie. You're crazy. So after she goes out on her little meditative balcony morning thing, she gets crazy. Please stop. You're gonna make a hole in the couch. Okay, let's get moving. I can't just sit here all day. What's that? Okay, don't eat it. Don't drink it. Don't drink it. Don't drink it.
Is that a Pomsky or a Sheba?
A Sheba.
A Sheba?
Yeah. She loves just like running water.
Yeah.
Anything.
Get her a little waterfall by her bed.
Oh my god, I should. Like a little cat waterfall bowl.
You know the little ones that you plug in?
Yeah. All right, let's cross, Brandy.
Have a good one.
You too. It's like kind of cold out, but it's humid, so now I'm all sticky and sweaty. For the second coffee of the day. back. Square one, post-walk. Both animals got their poopies taken care of, and I'm now logging on. Again, I like to drink my coffee on the ground. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a grounding thing. I just decided it's so gloomy and gross out that I'm gonna do my makeup so I feel a little put together and nice, even though I have like nothing really to do today. I keep all of my makeup in this. So I brought it out. I want to do it on the ground. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but on this side of my face, I have a scar basically right here. The story behind that is I actually got bit by a dog in 2021 and they ripped a whole chunk of my face out, and it was the first time I ever had stitches. It was a whole thing because it was also like still kind of COVID, so I was in the hospital, no one was allowed to come with me. But sometimes when I record, I don't really like to like record as much on this side just because I have that scar. But even when I speak from the front, sometimes you can see it pop out. And yeah, I got bit by a dog, and it was a huge dog, and it was completely unprovoked. Yeah, it was crazy. I just remember like it happened so fast, and I just got up, went like this, there's blood everywhere. I went to a bathroom and I just looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God. When something like that happens, I'm kind of the type of person who like, I don't really panic in the moment. I just kind of, let me move you. I don't panic really in the moment. I just kind of go into full flight mode. So I was like, all right, I need to go to the hospital. I'm gonna take an Uber. I'm going. Bye. No emotion or anything. And I like grew up with dogs my entire life. So it was just crazy to me. Like there was no signs at all that this dog was upset, uncomfortable, anything that could have helped me prepare or just know that this was gonna happen. But yeah, it was like completely random, and it was at someone's apartment. It was like a friend of a friend's dog. And then it turns out that like several months later, this dog bit someone else, and I was just like, dude, that's crazy. You can't just have this dog around people if you know that it has a biting history. Anyways, I did get bit by a dog in the face. It was like some kind of mixed breed. I think it was probably like partially husky and shepherd. It looked like a wolf kind of for a while. After that, I was like kind of afraid of large dogs for, I want to say like a year. And then I got my dog because my brother actually adopted her, and then he had to move for work, and so I took her. And for a long time I was like really afraid to bring her around where other dogs were because I was afraid that she would get attacked. Because a lot of times like when I'm walking around the parks here, people have their dogs just off leash, so I get kind of worried that something just completely unprovoked will happen in the split second, just like the way it happened to me. And I worry about my dog. I would say I'm probably not as worried and afraid of it now as I was like for the first year or so after this happened. Okay, I need some light because I can't see. But yeah, you could maybe see it here. It looked like a shark tooth pattern because I think the dog's tooth went right in here and then just pulled. So it was like triangular. But basically what I'm gonna do now after I checked my meetings and checked to see if I needed to do anything, which I don't really, I am going to just do my makeup, and then probably while I do this, I'll listen to some podcasts just to see what's going on in the world. And I also have been, I think I mentioned, I've just been like kind of reading up on some general like industry stuff for my new job and wanting to get like a little bit more familiar with everything in that space. I've been doing that and watching some videos on that. My cat is literally over here eating my makeup brushes. That's kind of how I've been spending some of my free time. And next week, Kaya, stop. Next week, I actually have a procedure on, I think Tuesday. So that's the reason why I'm not starting immediately. Like I'm taking a week between because I'm getting a cyst on my leg removed. And it's like technically a surgery, but I mean, it's not really, like I don't have to go under anesthesia or anything. I just figured, you know what, let me just take that week to deal with that and show up the next week like fully ready to go. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself, but I'll have the full week to just, I don't know, I guess. I don't want to say rot because I shouldn't, but that's kind of what I tend to do when I don't have anything going on. Like, I'm not really the type of person that's like gonna go do like all these fun things just because I have a week off. I'm probably gonna convince myself that I should rest, even though I just rest all the time anyways. But that's how I like to spend my free time. I just love to sleep. Okay, this lighting is not flattering, but I am... I feel like every time I'm recording, I have to burp so loud. I need to book a flight because I'm gonna go see my parents in July. Getting a little nervous about finding out, I guess, how much traveling to expect with my new role. Probably gonna be a lot, and so I'm trying to hold off from like booking other things that I had in mind for as far as traveling. I don't think that it makes sense or that it's a good thing to have too many trips in the beginning of like the first year when you start somewhere. So I already told them of 2 things that I had already booked, and I'm trying to avoid having anything else really for at least into the new year. Yeah, I just don't know what to expect right now. I'm literally just waiting. Like, I don't know what this is like. I just don't know. I don't know what the nature of this work is gonna look like either. Like, this is so different from consulting, and it's so different from product. Like, it's not product management at all, and it's all about selling and partnerships and how we go to market and how we're going to strategize it and get actual traction. So I feel like it's going to be just a whole new type of work. I don't know what that looks like exactly on a day-to-day. So I also need to text a bunch of people back. Oh my god, guys, I'm the actual worst with texting. I don't know what it is, but like, I just don't like texting.
Choose
I
me.
really don't like doing it. I feel like it takes so much concentration. I have to be constantly remembering what someone sent me and getting back to them, and it just feels like a lot of pressure, and I just don't like it. I really don't like it. And I've been leaving a lot of people on red, not literally, like I don't have red receipts, but like basically, and I need to stop doing that, especially because I'm not even doing anything. So I don't know why this is so hard for me, but it is. So my meal from Cook Unity is actually a breakfast one, so it's bacon and Spam with fried rice, and I'm just gonna have this for lunch. I think this is spicy mayo. I should put new water in these flowers. These are from my boyfriend's mom. She sent them for my new job. It's like the sweetest thing ever. Guys, it's so important in my opinion to date someone whose family loves you. You need to find and be with someone whose family is going to love you as one of their own, because you're supposed to be with them for the rest of your life, and then you're also supposed to have kids, and it's so important to have that relationship. And so in my opinion, I think that's like a non-negotiable, and it's really sad. It is really sad if you are dating someone and their family is not accepting of you, but in the long run, like, it's gonna cause so many problems for you if that's the case. Okay. So I forgot to continue my vlog yesterday because my PMDD is so bad without my birth control that I honestly was just so tired. I didn't really do anything. And now, after working out really quickly, I'm going to go to the office for the last time to drop off my computers. I have multiple from the years that I've been here, so I need to bring those in. Instead of shipping all of them, I'm only gonna ship the one that I'm using still, because like I still need it until Friday. I didn't wash my hair after my workout just now. I just kind of rinsed it, so I'm gonna do a really slick bun, putting this like random gel mousse thing in my hair. I don't really have something that's like meant for this, so I just use that. I'm kind of rushing because I want to get there before 4 so I can see one of my friends, and then I'm gonna meet up with my cousin and his friends after they get out of work to do like just a happy hour. So basically what I just do with this hair, by the way, is like I like brush it in this sort of like, not completely, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't like it when it's not pulled up at an angle. So I try to brush it up at this angle so that it has like a little bit of that cat eye pull, or pulling your friggin' face back. It's kind of hot today, so I figured this is perfect so I don't have to wash my hair. We don't have to worry about these little hairs that fell out because I'm just gonna bobby pin them. But yeah, guys, I'm basically on a vacation. Like, I genuinely feel like I'm on a vacation. Obviously, I have 2 days left of working, but as you can imagine, it's not very intense. It's just perfect because the weather is beautiful and the timing just couldn't be any better, honestly, to have a week off where I'm not working at all. Where the fuck? Oh. So then I just use this like wax stick and I put this on all of the edges of my hair, and then I'll show you my trick. So I put that on and then I use this type of brush. I forget what this is called. I think it's like a horsehair or something. But I just use this and it creates that really smooth down effect. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't moving. Oh no. Yeah. Yay. Okay, so I'm just gonna put on some sunscreen. Today I'm using the La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer with SPF 30. Okay. I don't want to do too much right now. I'm going to put some of this Say Slip Tint on. This also has SPF in it, I believe. Yeah, 35. So we're double coated. And I'm going to do my brows before the rest of my makeup because it'll get probably a little messy getting gel all over. I'm using the Super Lock by Maybelline. Ooh. So they're all brushed up like crazy, and then now I'm gonna take a spoolie and shape them. I kind of want to do something fun, so I think I might just use this like purpley eyeshadow stick from Milani and then blend that out with a brush or maybe my fingers. I haven't actually used this yet. It's in shade 11 plus. Look at it, oh my god. Guys. This also looks kind of patchy for some reason. Maybe because I put the slip tint on my eyelids. Okay, now that I buffed it out, it doesn't even really look purple, but it looks fine. I mean, I wanted it to be more purple though. Let's try to build it up. I just feel like as soon as I use my brush, it just picks everything up and then it disappears. I have a feeling if I do too much of this, it's gonna look like I have a black eye, so we're just gonna have to stop here. Okay, I fucked up. I should have stopped. Okay, I should have stopped. Oh no. Okay, let's go look at it in natural lighting. Why does it look so good out here? Do we think it's okay? It doesn't look nearly as bad. What the hell? Why does it look good out here, actually? It's a little crazy for daytime, but I mean, it's gonna be 4-ish when I go there, and then I'll be out at night. So I don't know if this looks normal and I'm just not used to it, or if this just looks crazy. I'm a little bit, this is a little much. Guys, I'm gonna have to redo it. I'm gonna have to redo it. Ay, ay, ay. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why? Ugh. Why did I do this? How do my eyebrows look even crazier this time? That was a journey. That was a journey. But look, it's just a lot more me now, and I just feel like it looks a lot more presentable and less of a nighttime look. So I think that took me a record like 10 minutes max. Now I need to get my bag packed with like 3 different laptops that I need to bring with me and get dressed. I'm gonna pack this backpack with my computers. I have a Microsoft Surface, which I never used because I just couldn't get used to using Windows on it. And then I have my first computer that I ever got when I joined, which was this HP. Oh, I think do I know where the chargers are? Do I need to pack the chargers? I probably most definitely don't have the original HP charger, but this is the Surface charger. Oh, I'm gonna need my work pass to get in. After I moved, I don't know where I put my badge, but I found it. Yay! Okay. Packing my work phone. Last day of school.